Last time, we looked at an example of how we can do drop-down lists linked to your live Sage Intacct data. And those were basic drop-down lists, which gave you the ability to control and select only valid values from Sage Intacct, no ability for users to make keying errors when reporting. Now we're going to kick that up a notch with an intermediate example. This time, we're still going to have drop-down lists, but those lists for GL account and dimensions are going to contain only the choices that actually have activity in the date range we specified. So you'll still have that control, but now there's going to be easy built-in capability to make sure that you're only selecting things that actually have a value. And another bonus you'll see is you'll have easy built-in ability to isolate any null amounts. For example, somebody forgot to tag a certain dimension. So let's look at how we do that. First, we'll start with the end result, where we will have a filtered report such as this. And as I make selections, for instance, as I make a selection for a particular GL account, of course, we notice that this report is filtering in real time. I can make selections for my other dimensions as well, and the report will continue to filter in real time. That we've seen before. But how do we make sure that the selections in this drop-down list only reflect selections that actually have activity for the year of 2021? Well, that's where Velixo's SI expand GL history function comes in. So by using our SI expand GL history function to fuel our drop-down lists, rather than just using the complete drop-down list of all values, we can then control and make sure that we're only seeing selections that actually have activity for the period. Notice that it's a relatively simple syntax. So our connection name is our connection name for the sheet. And then the only other choices that matter here are the from date and the to date. So here I'm simply saying, I would like to see the list of GL accounts that actually have activity in 2021. And then the same is true for our SI expand GL history for something like a location, for a department, for a project. We have a little bit more syntax there because what we're doing is we are making sure that we only get values where the project has activity in that time period for all the GL accounts that we've returned. Still a relatively simple standard Excel formula. Now, all of these inform our drop-down lists. So the last step, again, simple Excel, we simply use data validation. And you'll notice that this is pointing to my list of any given dimension. As I change this, let's say, for example, I change my from date to 1/1/20 and my to date to 12/31/20. First of all, yes, of course, my data is refreshing because that's what Velixo does. But if we look at my options tab, we see that it's also refreshing back here. So my drop-down lists now shrunk themselves to only where there's activity for the year 2020. And in turn, of course, my drop-down lists here are reflective of that same information. So this is a self-maintaining way to get your drop-down lists only for those that have activity for the period. I hope this is a helpful technique. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video where we'll take this to one more level and show you another flexible technique that you can use. If you have any questions or want to learn more, feel free to contact us anytime.